Joining me is Husam Habannakeh, General Manager of DDSC. Husam, welcome to Wall Street to MENA.
Thank you so much, Raghda. Thank you for hosting us.
Of course. Now, DDSC just went live as one of the UAE's official Dirham-backed stablecoin. In plain terms, what is it actually for?
So stablecoin is a form of digital money. It's for all use cases where money is used. For consumers, for corporates, for financial transactions, anywhere you are expected to use Dirham, you can use DDSC as well.
Okay, perfect. Now, this was built by IHC International Holding and First Abu Dhabi Bank. Why does it take such big institutions to launch a stablecoin?
Stablecoin as a business is really intensive with regards to requirements, to capital, and the partners we have behind and backing this joint venture, they resemble trust, they resemble scale, and also excellence in execution. You need these three factors in order to come up and support a successful stablecoin in the market.
So it's the same thing in every country? You need the big institutions?
I believe that now stablecoin is becoming more demanding, especially on the trust and execution. There are a number of stablecoins around the globe, but not all of them, they enjoy what we have here. We have enabling regulatory foundation supported by Central Bank of UAE and other government entities. And we have the trust scale that is enabled by our shareholders.
Yeah. So Husam, let's explain something to the everyday user. DDSC runs on something called ADI chain. What does that mean?
So ADI chain is a blockchain that is based in Abu Dhabi, developed by the ADI Foundation, and it's focusing on security, resilience, and sovereignty. These are important factors to empower successful and sustainable blockchain applications. A stablecoin like DDSC is a digital money, and it operates on a blockchain, and we have chosen ADI blockchain for our stablecoin.
Now, you previously led digital assets at Mastercard as well. How does that experience also shape what you're building at the moment?
Great question. So for the past 2.5 years working with network scheme, I believe it allowed me to view the market and the evolution of demand across a wider region, looking after Eastern Europe, Middle East, and Africa, roughly 80 countries. I have seen how different economical and market factors affect the stablecoin use cases. In countries where they're suffering from high inflation, the primary use case for stablecoin would be a hedge against inflation. In other countries where they lack corresponding banking efficiency, stablecoin can support growing businesses in order to move money faster and unlock financial opportunities.
Okay, so it is a solution for these kind of problems. Now, in the UAE, DDSC isn't the only AED-backed stablecoin, or the stablecoin that the UAE has approved. Now, why does the country need more than one stablecoin?
So I believe every market has a number of use cases. Just like we have multiple telecom companies, multiple car ride or ride-hailing companies, there are a number of different market segments, use cases that stablecoin can go after. We see that in the future, there will be more interoperability and standardization.
Yeah.
For now, DDSC is going after a wide range of use cases, from domestic, retail, to corporate, to treasury management, and in the future also cross-border.
Yeah, and speaking of the future as well, now the stablecoin is designed for future machine-to-machine payments using AI agents to make payments. Are we really that close to agentic AI or AI actually making payments for us?
I believe that technology is evolving at a faster rate. we can see that in the past few months, AI have moved on faster than the past few years. And those AI agents will need to make payments, maybe more micropayments to settle or pay for certain services. And the ecosystem partners from technology to financial institutions are developing protocols to enable those micropayments. A stablecoin will definitely adopt these protocols and technologies in order to fulfill this.
Yeah. So you worked closely also, Husam, with Central Bank of the UAE's open banking initiatives. How does DDSC now fit into that bigger national picture?
Certainly. So the open finance aims to unlock all financial data and services that are resulting from the interaction between consumer businesses and financial institutions. Currently, this data resides with financial institutions, preventing us users and corporates from accessing it from third-party applications. The open finance standards enable this access, so allowing me as a user to have a single view over my accounts in one application to manage my expenses, or a company to manage my treasury. We, as a stablecoin issuer, under the payment token regulatory framework, also a financial institution, we anticipate that in the future, our data that is resulting from this interaction will also be made available.
Yeah. Now, for an everyday person in UAE making regular payments, buying coffee, buying groceries, whatever, when does any of this actually hit home for us, normal people?
Very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. So I think this is a great question, because stablecoin currently is solving for primarily corporate and cross-border demand. However, we have decided that we want to make it relevant for everyday use. We are partnering with the largest acceptance network in order to explore enabling acceptance in the market, meaning that you, as a stablecoin owner, you'll be able to spend directly at a merchant location. We are also enabling consumers to have access to stablecoin within their banking app. We are in discussion with a number of financial institutions in order to unlock and make stablecoin accessible for all consumers.
To make it easy access, of course. Thank you so much, Husam Habannakeh, General Manager of DDSC. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for hosting us.